Hey there, welcome to another episode of Hanging Out with Me in my kitchen space. In today's episode, let's make some egg curry, and I'm pretty sure you're going to love this episode. I have done a similar episode where I used some spoiled milk, but today we're going to be using natural yogurt, or you can also use maziwa lala. In this case, I'm using some maziwa lala, and these are the list of ingredients that I have. I have my tomato paste over here, but tomatoes will also work. I just don't have the tomatoes. I have some ginger, garlic. I have some onions, some coriander stems. Over here, I have my boiling eggs, and I've done a review of this particular gadget. You can check that out. I have some coriander leaves, cooking oil, salt, maziwa lala. And for the list of spices today, I'm going very simple. I have some bay leaf, and this is a mixture of spices, and you can use any spices that you like. For me today, I'm using pilau masala because pilau masala is a combination of various about 4, 5, 6 ingredients there, and that's what I'm going to be using for today's recipe. And without further ado, let's get started. Once my pan is hot and dry, I'll go in with about a tablespoon of cooking oil. Then I'll also go in with my onions. Then I'm going to cook this till they start turning translucent. It's at this point I'll go in with my ginger. Then once that is nice and fragrant, I'll go in with my garlic as well as my coriander stems. The aroma in the kitchen right now. So I've added some water to my tomato paste, and I'm going to mix this just to loosen it up. And remember, you can also use tomatoes, or you can also use both of them. Then I'll add in my bay leaf and also my spices. And this looks amazing. So I'll go in with some water just to deglaze the bottom. And also this will make sure that my spices cook a little bit faster. Oh, this already looks amazing. I'll add just a little bit more. Then I'm going to let this simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes. So this looks yummy. And my tomato paste is well done at this point. So I'm going to add some salt. Then it's at this point that you're going to go in with mala. If at all you do not have this, you can also use spoiled milk, and I have a recipe on that. You can check that out. Ooh. And I'm going to rinse this glass with some hot water. Then I'll cover this and let it simmer for a couple of minutes. In the meantime, let's work on our eggs, and after removing the shell, this is what I'm going to simply do. I cut through, hivo, then I make some cuts, just like that. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to cut through, but not entirely through. Then that, and that. So as we wait for this to get ready, that's what I'll be doing to the rest of my eggs. So a couple of minutes later, you can see that it has reduced and things are progressing on pretty well. So I'm going to taste for adjustments, because remember we've used some maziwa mala and we've also used some tomato paste, which are both acidic. Amazing. So I'm just going to go in with about a pinch of sugar, and that's going to help to offset the acidity kiasi. And you can always add a pinch of sugar to offset the acidity, and your food is not going to taste like tea. Then at this point, our rojo is basically done. So I'll go in with my eggs at this point. And I'm just going to blend this in. And remember, our eggs are well done, so you do not want to overcook them again. So I'm just going to give them about a minute maximum, and this is ready to be served. Because once you let it continue overcooking, the egg yolk is going to turn black, and that's what causes some flatulence.
It's true. Egg is one of the meals or one of the food items that causes flatulence. But it also...
Literally seconds later, I'm here to remove my bay leaf, because that is not edible. Switch that off. Then I'll garnish this with some coriander leaves. And this is ready. And as you think, it was that easy, and I've served mine with some rice and some avocado, of course. And let's dig in. The sauce is duper. Amazing. Wow. And let's dig into the egg. Mm. 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 And as usual, let's taste the whole combination. Mm. 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 Wow, this is so good. And that's pretty much it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. I also hope you learned something new. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one.